Hello, my beautiful friends. Hope you're doing amazing. Today we're going to be decluttering my powder collection, if that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. Okay. Powder Declutter 2025. Welcome. Man, this was probably one of the declutters I'm the most excited about. Because for somebody who has dry skin, I have way too many powders. And we are going to dig into this. And I'm only going to keep powders that I truly love, except for maybe some pretty Florasis packaging. Because, I mean, yeah. So, let's get going. First, starting with this. This is the Guerlain Meteorites in 02 Cool. I mean, I'm keeping this. Absolutely gorgeous. Love what it does to the skin and the face. It's so pretty. Keeping that one. Okay. I am going to be decluttering the RMS Beauty powder. This is the Hydra Setting Powder in Light. I just recently talked about this. It's too dark for my skin tone, and I'm not a huge fan of what it does, so we are going to declutter the RMS powder. Okay, I have two. Where's the other one? Maybe. Where is it? There it is. I have two Pat McGrath Labs Under Eye Setting Powders. I have the white, the one in light, the white one, in this limited edition red word packaging. And then I have the newer one that I picked up, the pink, to try when they came out with a pink color. And so since this one is newer, I am going to keep this one. And I'm going to declutter the white one. So, you know, we're growing because I'm not super attached to the red word packaging anymore. I'm going to keep the newer one. Does it do much of a difference, the pink versus the white? Not really, but we're going to keep that one. I have two Charlotte Tilbury powders. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in One Fair in some pretty red packaging. And then I have the Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish in Fair Medium, which is the white. And this one does brighten up my under eyes better than the Fair, because the Fair is too dark for my under eyes, but I don't really use powder on my whole face. And if I do, I've got to keep one. I'm going to keep one at least. But the red packaging, the flowers are so pretty. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep them both. Why not? But I never use them. I don't know. We'll come back. We'll come back to those. I am going to keep the Haus Labs powder. I do really like this powder. This is the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder in translucent. And I love the spongy thing. The sifter spongy thing. Absolutely love it. It's a really good loose powder. I love Haus Labs. I think that, does it have for Men Antarctica? Does it say? Most of their products are super good for redness, so I'm going to hold on to that one. I have two of the original formula of the Givenchy Prisma Libre powders. One in 1 Mousseline Pastel and one in 3 Violet Rose. I am actually going to declutter the Mousseline Pastel. I never reach for this. I always use the pink one. And since you guys can't get, oops, dang, tragic. Since you guys can't get this original formula anymore, I'm going to make somebody's day with this one. But I am going to keep this because I like to use it in my personal life, and I just love it so much. It's an incredible formula, and I can't believe they reformulated it. Why would they do that to us? This is my Holy Grail powder at the moment. Absolutely incredible. Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder in One Fair Pink. I recommend this above all powders. I love it. I love it so very much. It looks incredible on my under eyes. That's pretty much the only place I put powder these days. So one of a kind, incredible, incredible powder. There's powder in my powder thing. Oh gosh, you know, I don't know if I want to keep either one of these powders. But I'm going to do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury. So, I'm going to keep, I don't know yet. I'm still thinking. This is the Vanish Airbrush Hourglass Translucent Airbrush Pressed Powder in Translucent. And this is alright. But from Hourglass, it's a really good powder. I think it is, would be a little bit better for like more oily skin types. Because it looks kind of cakey under my eyes, and I don't set my whole face with powder usually. And if I'm going to use an Hourglass powder, I probably will reach for their ethereal light powders in like my palettes. So I am going to declutter this. See, so hard. I just spend so much money on these things. I have two Westman Atelier powders. I have the shade Pink Bubble, which I bought. See, in that hard pan? That's lame. I need to fix that hard pan. And I have the shade Creme. Creme is too dark. Pink Bubble I can set my whole face with, and it works wonderfully. So I'm going to, dang, those magnets. I'm going to declutter the shade Creme and keep the shade Pink Bubble. Dolce & Gabbana. This isn't my favorite powder in the world. This is the Fig Skin Perfector Shine Control Blurring Powder in 00 Universal. It's very hard pressed, but I do want to do a full face of Dolce & Gabbana, and I really want to get this to work for me, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to hold on to it. Packaging's immaculate. Really, really, really great packaging from Dolce & Gabbana. This is my NARS Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder in Cliff. I, have almost kind of forgotten about this. I don't know. I don't know why people don't love this. Do people not love this? Do people love this? I don't know. I am going to hold on to it for right now. I'm going to do a full face of NARS, and I'm going to see, I love the packaging. It's so tiny and thin. I'm going to see if it stands the test of time. Maybe it won't make it to the next declutter. This is the Jouer Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. This powder is magic. I absolutely love this powder. Jouer sent this to me. But if I want to use oh my gosh, it's so great. It's so hydrating. Crazy, crazy good formula. Jouer, if I want to use a pressed powder to set my under eyes, I usually use this one. The packaging is gorgeous, and it's just beautiful. It's such a good powder. Keeping that one. Probably my favorite pressed powder. Here we meet again. I don't know what to do. I never use either one of these. So should I get rid of both of them? I'm going to do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury. You know what? And I'm not going to set my whole face. I'm not going to use this powder. I'm going to declutter this one, the original Airbrush Flawless Finish. And I'm going to keep the Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish for under my eyes. I'm going to keep that one. Wow, look at that powder in there. I'm going to have to clean that out. On to my Florasis powders. I have a lot of them. And I have a lot of repeats, but with, different packaging. So, we'll see what I do decide to keep. This is the Florasis Peach Blossom Silk Powder in 06 Peach. This is too dark for me. Do I have any more 06 in the peach? Oh, right there. Gorgeous. First one. Hey, look at that. That one is the same pink powder, and it is too deep. But I like to have it for my collection. And since I have others in this packaging, I am going to declutter this one, and I'm going to keep this one. It's so pretty. The packaging, the limited edition packaging they use is gorgeous. And someday I am going to display it in all its beautiful glory. So I'm going to keep that one, declutter this one from the Ode to Embroidery collection in 06, too dark. This is the Flawless Jade Breathable Pressed Powder in 04 Lavender, but in the Wild Nomadic Glam collection. So this is lavender. I know I have another one of those. Not that one. Is that it? No. Flawless Jade Gorgeous Peach Blossom Silk Powder. I'm looking for Flawless Jade Tinted Pressed Powder. Tinted. Gorgeous Peach. Gorgeous Peach. Tinted. Gorgeous Peach. This might be the only one in this formula that I have. Lavender. Okay, so we're keeping this. Gorgeous. I have another tinted. So this is the You're Wrong Airbrush Tinted Pressed Powder in Z20 Cream. A really good pressed powder. Very nice. So this is the pressed powder in Z25 Lotus. Oh, these ones come with a puff and this one doesn't? Wild. Okay. That's Z25 Lotus and this one is Z20 Cream. Huh. I can't... Why does this one come with a puff and that one doesn't? Wild. Maybe I lost the puff. So these are the same. Z20 Cream, Z20 Cream. So because I have others in this packaging, I'm going to declutter the Florasis Ode to Embroidery, and I'm going to keep this one. I really do. I like the packaging, guys. It's so pretty. It means so much to me, which is silly because it's just packaging. But this is the Gorgeous Peach Blossom Silk Powder in 04. I mean, look at that packaging. And this little thing has like smelly stuff you can put on it. It's like a infuser thing, diffuser. Wow, it's beautiful. Wow. Okay, so what shade is this? This is the 04 Peach Blossom Silk Powder in 04. 04, 02, 02. Oh, this is another Z25 Lotus, Z20 Cream. Okay, so these are too dark for my skin tone. This is the Z25 Lotus, too dark for my skin tone. Z20 Cream in their tinted pressed powders. So I am going to declutter both of those. But I did swatch them if you're curious about the colors in my Ode to Embroidery collection. Thank you so much, Florasis. I'm so grateful. Okay, I was looking for 04, right? This is 04. And this is 04. What color is 04 exactly? Is this the lavender one? Is this 04 too? I'm confused. See, I already confused myself. Flawless Jade Breathable Pressed Powder. No, it's different. Gorgeous Peach Blossom Silk Powder. They're different. Okay, all right. We got there. This is the lavender one. Oh, it's so soft. Man, they're soft. These powders are so soft. But, do I keep them both? What is 02? 02, I think, is... Oh, 02 is the translucent white one. Yes, that I don't really use. I do like the lavender for under my eyes. The lavender and the white one are so similar. But the lavender just feels a little more brightening. It could be just in my head. So I'm going to keep the 04 lavender and the Ode to Embroidery and declutter the 02. And I'm going to, oh gosh, see how pretty the packaging is? Why do they put all the same things in such beautiful packaging? I'm just gonna enjoy the packaging, guys. So we have 02, 04, which is the lavender that I love, and then 04 again in the lavender. But the packaging, someday it'll be displayed beautifully somewhere. And then these. I don't use these. These are so bulky and big. This is the Florasis Gorgeous Peach Blossom Powder in 01. And, I mean, the packaging's really cool. It twists and it opens, and these puffs are, like, really puffy and intense. That's, like, the more neutral skin-colored option. And this is the Gorgeous Peach Blossom Powder in 06. And this is pink, and this is way too dark for me. But the packaging is so pretty. Huh. You know, whoop, right now, as of today, I'm pretty attached to this absolutely gorgeous packaging from this brand that does incredible things. So, even though I might not use them because of the packaging, I am going to hold on to them. I mean, because of the formula, it's not my favorite, but I am going to hold on to them because of the packaging. And that's today. So, who knows? Maybe this time next year, I will have moved on from the packaging thing. But I really want to be able to just display this makeup that is like artwork. It's art. So, there's that. I think I'm going to store my Florasis powders separate. So, I'm keeping, for the packaging and because Florasis is incredible, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Florasis powders. Yep, 8 Florasis powders. I'm going to keep them in a separate drawer in their own little container. So, we're keeping 8. But honestly, they're separate. They're separate. So, we're decluttering, 4 Florasis powders. We are going to declutter. I'm going to find great homes for them because they deserve it. Okay, so keeping 8, decluttering 4 from Florasis separately. So, we are going to keep, so we started out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loose powders. We're going to keep 3 loose powders. So 5 loose, keeping 3, decluttering 2. How many pressed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pressed powders, keeping, wow, do I store them sideways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dang. Keeping 6 pressed, decluttering 4 pressed. Woohoo! Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy. Look at these powders. Look at how much I cut down, except for the Florasis ones that I am keeping for nostalgia and packaging reasons. But they are really, really good powders. These, though, I'm so happy with these. These are incredible. Okay. Cut it down a lot. I'm super happy. So, keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 powders total. Decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decluttering 6. Woohoo! I think that went really well. I just love this. I love gifting to my friends and family. It makes me so happy. Woohoo! Okay. Powder's done. Thank goodness. Oh, I forgot this one. We are keeping this one too. So 10. I have 10 powders in my collection. That is a good number for me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that declutter. All my loose powders and pressed powders. Such a fun time. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future declutter videos. It's quite the series here in January on my channel. And yeah. Thanks for hanging out. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!